Alright, and welcome everyone to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, the third chapter. Brief hesitation was all it took. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. Book of Ezra, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. Oh man, I'm so excited to play Trails in the Sky 3rd. Is anything supposed to be happening? Oh, there we go. Something happened. That took a little while. Anyway, welcome to the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the Third. I don't know why they didn't call it the third chapter, at least in English. I don't remember what it's called in Japanese. So anyway, let's just make sure. So having to configure the controls, I think I got everything right, but I'm probably gonna have to fix stuff off screen. So now we start. And we're going to be playing on normal like the other games. There's our main protagonist there, Kevin. Trails in the Sky SC, save data found. Load data? Sure. Let's do it. So this is no longer Estel and Joshua's story. Year 1203 of the Septian calendar, fall, just over half a year since the Liber Arc's collapse. Cruising through the night sky above the Cruzian province in the eastern Erebonia. Oh, so we're out of the country right now. Was the Rainford Company's latest display in luxury, the Lusitania. Interesting. Is basically a luxury cruise ship, but an airship. A luxury cruise airship. Wow. The Legend of Heroes. Trails in the Sky the Third. Yes, so many reminders that you're playing this game. If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Hello. Yes, indeed. On this historic day, 10 years ago, this fine company... You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is if you're here. The disguise can't fool me. I know exactly who you are. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days' War, and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Rainford Group, and now he's serving on their board of directors. His record makes for a most impressive read, that much is for certain, although I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My, you'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd last very long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunged through water.
I must say I find you rather interesting. Are you a member of the press, perhaps? Or maybe even a government official?
I would answer, but where's the fun in spilling secrets? I'll leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all, and yet here we are, thousands of arg in the air.
Well, it is Rainford's latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world.
It is 120 arg across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows.
You certainly know how to make a lady curious. But even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I wonder, how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with that aura of mystique?
Well, seems the mask can't hide all of my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my darling escape before I give away anything more about myself.
If you must, although it would be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know. We could even take our chats somewhere more comfortable, like your room.
I would be honored to, fair lady, but only if you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may blush if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location.
And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man.
Kevin's a bit of a player, huh? Well, the party's in full swing now. This chance is as good as any. There's private rooms on the highest floor of the ship and on the other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to work. Now we're in control. And of course, first save. Okay, let's get going. What was that? Strange. Felt like someone was watching me for a minute. Forget it. I've got work to do. There's private rooms on the highest floor of the ship, on the other side of the deck. Time to move. Okay, let's get going. Then making sure everything's fine. Can't turn the camera, so I don't know if my camera options are set properly. Alright, so I assume I want to head out. This way? God, I'd be the most terrified. I would never do anything like this. I hate heights. Aw, they're enjoying an evening together. Sorry about that. Hello. Mind telling me the way? Stop right there. This staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though, this isn't going to be your lucky day. What? What are you doing? Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem that well trained either. This'll be cake. I sure wish every job I had was this easy. Wow, talk about pointlessly fancy. Alright, now where's he hidden it? Behind the bookcase. It's always behind the bookcase. Under the bed? In his desk? Hello? There's a switch of some sort behind the desk. Press the switch? Sure. Immediately just get dropped off the airship. Well, would you look at that? Who wants to bet that's not the only one? Oh, so it's a hunting game. There's a switch of some sort underneath the vase. Press it. Now, where's the next one? By the bed. Bedside. By the cabinet. Drinks. Hello? The potted plant in the corner. Hello. And bingo, bingo. Got it. Ha, and here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that there's a panel with buttons that have letters written on them. A password of some kind apparently must be entered. I wonder. Is it Orpheus, or Ulpheus? Persona! I figured as much. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys our friends decided to spread around for fun. Oh, it's shiny. The Fool's Locket, huh? Surprised Campanella doesn't have that. A forbidden artifact that lets the bearer pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. Really not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. You forgot the bag of dust, or the bag of sand. Ugh, what's going on here? What happened to the two who were on guard here? They were both fast asleep. Seemed like whoever did it used a dart or spray of some kind. You think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? We better keep him locked inside here until the party's over. We can give our report to Master Conrad after. What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone? Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. That said, there's a definite chance he's got some form of backup that just hasn't acted yet. I'd say we're better off marking all invited guests for the time being. We wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Heh. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no, I just thought I should probably apologize for underestimating you. I'd written you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts, but maybe you've got more going for you than I was giving you credit for. You little... Sorry. You've got guts, I'll give you that. I've got no idea how you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. Don't think you're going to get out of this in one piece. You're in for such a world of pain you'll wish you killed yourself while you had the chance. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on that. What the? How? Oh yeah, probably should have said this earlier. You really want to step back from that door, like, a lot. Shadow Spear, Shadow Spear, Shadow Spear.
What just happened? No way! The door was designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon.
Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much choice. It's Kevin, like we didn't already know.
This is a joke, right? A priest?
Yep, I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy to listen to them for extra cheap as a limited time offer. And you guys would have a lot to confess.
Don't let it near to him. Let's do this.
I was hoping for more of a, what, you charge people kind of reaction. Oh well, I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase this time. Come get some. You're fighting a 3-on-1, Kevin. Man. Let's go. Speed up. I've learned my lesson. I bet this is just overkill. I have no idea though. Let's see. Let's go for a stone impact. Should really check out what arts he has when I have the chance. And by arts, I mean orbments. Oh no, he's gonna move. Aww. That wastes the attack. 2,000 damage. It's a shoot off. Hey, he's down and out. 297. That's pretty good. No Sepith. You got smelling salts though. Does that even matter though?
He's a Grail Knight. I'd heard the rumors about him, but damn.
And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry though, I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on that floor, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow.
What kind of a monster?
Okay, I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking that lady up on her offer, though. She was looking pretty darn fine, and it was obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? They're out like a light. The doors are locked. Oh no, my chances of escape. This way leads to the first classrooms. No doubt I'd find some pretty interesting stuff in there, but I'd better not go right now. Remember that part where I said I should probably check out what kind of ornaments he's got? Yeah. Alright, Earth Lance, let's go. Defense down. But I stabbed you good. And now, let's see. He's got a new one. Mortal Punishment. At least I don't remember this. Maybe if I leveled him up a little bit more in the last game. Time to take a nap.
Still a ways to go.
Still no Sepith. I guess I would only get that from monsters. Alright, let's take a look at what he's rocking. Ritter bow, fitted leather, step shoes. Also, that outfit he was just wearing just that, like without the white coat? No accessories, of course. He's got action 4, EP 4, HP 4, mind 4, defense 4, information, and cast 2. Let's see. Oh, incoming. It's these things. Let's try mortal punishment.
Let's end this.
Ouch. Okay. Probably can't reach him. Yeah. So... definitely not going to reach with Hellgate. Eat hot arrows. Ow. So I gotta wonder what everyone's up to right now. Can't wait to see them. I miss them already. This music's pretty banger. Yeah, you missed.
Still a ways to go.
Alright, let's see. I guess we go back downstairs. Oh, there's more of them. Let's go ahead and deal out mortal punishment. Oh, I missed one of them? You gotta be kidding me. I don't know why, but the way his movements just kind of remind me of Joshua. Like, is he supposed to be the priest version? You know, was what happened at the end of the last game. Which, if you have not watched it, by this point, you know, the Let's Play is done. I recommend watching it. I would provide, like, information on what part you can find it at, but I haven't edited all the footage. In total, that recording, that stuff was like, what, 23, 24 sessions? It was a lot. Hey guys. Alright, can't exactly deal mortal punishment right now. So how about a Titanic Roar? You can't stop me. Nor will I let you stop me. Alright, does he... yeah, he still only has Grail Sphere, so... not really worth it right now. Die.
Alright, what's next?
Oh yeah, don't go, what was I about to say? Oh, items. He has no EP recovering items. Wait, where did I get time Sepeth? Oh, probably from the Robo-Cats. Oh, more of them. There you are. On the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you go any further. So you really are an active Jaeger Corps, and a pretty famous one to boot. Still, I've got stuff. I get stuff's rough going for your country and all, but I couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside. How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with defeat here, not as long as we suffer. Bah, should have known. Okay then, I'll come at you with all I've got. Alright, let's see. Mortal punishment? Sure. I probably should heal up. Alright, tier roll. I don't need that much. Wow, 8,000. Did they up the healing values? We'll see as soon as the game lets me. 12,000 HP. Yeah, it looks like they've upped the... Yeah, they definitely upped the curative amounts. I don't know why I gotta clear my throat so much. Another mortal punishment, please.
Let's end this.
There we go. Cats are dead. Alright, let's get rid of you first. And now it becomes a shootout. Except, like, he's carrying a super soaker while I'm carrying a grenade launcher.
Take that. All right. What's next?
Buy the new super soaker grenade launcher today. From Nerf. What would that even... I think it would just be a water balloon gun. Like, that's how it would have to work, wouldn't it? It would have pitiful range, wouldn't it? What is all this commotion? We believe there to be an intruder, sir. And a competent one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I paid good mirror to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes. Get rid of him. Oh, getting me dead or alive isn't too much to ask of those guys. Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No. Yeah, I figured with something like this in your possession, you'd at least have heard of us. How dare you? Give that back. That's mine. Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Kill him. Kill him and get me back my locket, now. Again with that barrier. Nighty night. Herman Conrad, in accordance with the laws of the church and in the name of Idios, I'm placing you under arrest. Oh great, church cops. You stand charged with the unauthorized possession of and illegal use of an artifact. Don't you think you can get away with this? You might be with the church, but I'm a Rainford director. If you lay a hand on me... Oh, don't you worry. We cleared this with the big guys already. I'm sure you've got a pretty good idea of just how recklessly you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know? Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies, and you've done a stellar job of that. So, just accept that your luck's run out and just come quietly, okay? No. No! You just couldn't make this easy for me, could you? So much for this being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing. Stop right there. Ah, you pulled out all the stops just for little old me? Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence! You might have had your way before, but that's not how it's gonna go this time. And just so you know, there's an entire company of us on this ship. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us, you've got nowhere to run. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? If this idiot here had been branded a heretic, I would have had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. What? What's up with this guy? Well, don't let it get to you. Keep up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Kinda dark for you, Kevin. Usually so happy-go-lucky. Very flirtatious. All-around charismatic guy. Impossible! Those Grossritter are monsters. Little overly fancy, huh? That was quite a splendid show. But our tale is only just beginning, Kevin Graham. After all, I have only just awoken. And the intro. And of course we need to get that back in there. Oh, there goes it's Liber Arc. There it goes. Oh man, this I'm so excited. Trails in the Sky the Third. Oh, hello. This is the girl on the Steam profile thing before you load up the game. I don't know anything about her, except I think she's also part of the church. That's about it. I've made sure not to spoil that much. I have, however, kind of spoiled like one or two things, but I don't think it's overall all that important. That's a box. Hey, there was Richard and Ren. Huh. Man, look at all those people. There's Campanella. There's that girl again. I think it's that girl. Man, to think that the church has, like, forces like this. It is so weird. You've got, like, the country's military. You've got stuff like bracers. And you also have the church who has their own, like, enforcer type people. Which is crazy. Flying away in the night sky. I don't know why. A scene from Final Fantasy IX comes to my head. I do not know why. It has nothing to do with flying in the night sky. Pretty nice looking ship, I gotta say. Congratulations on completing your operation, sir. My thoughts exactly. That seemed to be a rather easy one for you in the end, too. Compared to what they're usually like, it was. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman, too. But I'll have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. Unless you want another earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know, lighten up a little, yeah? I swear, I'll never get how you hard-headed types ended up assigned to a slacker like me. This may come as a shock, but you are a Dominion, you know. We can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and this ship is under your command, then slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot less squires in your services than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. I thought you'd say that. We'd prefer it if you would actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in that salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting it isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming wary of us. Is something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. We should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow, or today now, I guess. Got it. Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. It's a call from Commander's cellmate. Oh, you are kidding me. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad, bad sign. Let's get this over with. Put her through. All right. Not a friend?
Evening, Kevin. It sounds like you did well. Fill me in on the details.
It basically went without issue. The artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were even signs of society involvement, but it looks like they've cut any ties with him a long time ago.
I see, as I thought then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I can't grant you one right now.
And here we go.
Is something the matter?
Oh, I'm just dandy. Please continue.
Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like you to do for me.
Regarding a heretic, I assume?
Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. The object in question is currently being held underneath Gransel Cathedral.
Gransel? Do you think this object may be somehow related to the Oriole?
It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this?
All right. That said, we've already got one artifact on this ship that needs transporting back, so I'll let the crew here take that to Arteria. I'll handle going to Liberal on my own.
That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. You can't just bring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry, though. They won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I will be praying for your success.
What is a gulp?
Well, congratulations on the new recruit. We were only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. And I was so knocked down. I can't believe this. She never changes, I swear. Oh, if all the people reading the book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. Oh, Carnelia? I've always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist to the world. If anything, I'd say a book that, just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. And then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big fat lie. If they'd actually met her, they'd know she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette first thing. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyway, you guys heard her. I'm going to leave taking care of everything else relating to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood, sir. What will you be doing from here? We'll need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. Oh, it looks like the sun's starting to come up.
And it's still dark as can be. Also, the ship still looks completely dark.